Hello, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. This is Amanda. I'm from Elry's Embers, and I have some incense here. Just wanted to start out the day with a quick blessing for you guys. Wherever you are, just take a minute. Take a minute and relax, reflect, even if you've got a busy day. And I know this can just be like 3 deep breaths. Just let the stress kind of melt away and just get ready for your day and whatever you have going on. Anyway, this is a little blessing from me to you, and I just want to say that I wish you a good day, and I wish you lots of magic and love in your day. So today I have been asking my spirits and the universe what we should be talking about, what everyone would like me to talk to you about. And I have been getting this message of mirror work. We need to talk about mirror work. What is it? How do you do it? Do you need it? Is it helpful? And so I kind of wanted to give you my perspective on all of those questions today. Also, if you guys would like to subscribe, I would love to have you. I'm planning on keeping up with this content and putting out continually more content that's helpful. And go ahead and check out the website, elrysembers.com. You can also book a session with me personally there if you'd like to. And yeah, let's go from here. Oh, also, I did want to tell you guys, if there's something that you would like me to talk about, metaphysical questions, crystal related questions, trauma healing related questions. I am a certified transpersonal crystal therapist, and I have a specialty in energetic trauma healing. So that's kind of what I'm all about, and I'm here to do my thing and help you and serve you however I can. So thank you. Let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see. So when we're talking about mirror work and we're wanting to give that a definition of what is this and what does it mean, I think that mirror work is connected to the ancient practice of scrying. And scrying, you might have this vision of it in your head as maybe like you've seen this in a movie or cartoons or comics where there's a fortune teller, right? And she looks into a crystal ball and tells you your future. And so my version of scrying is a little bit different than that. And I think it can be used for divination, that's true, but I think that the true root of scrying, at least for me anyway, in my magic practice and my shamanic practice, is looking deeply into myself, into my true self, my soul, my authentic self, not the ego, not the senseless yapping and picking at me that happens in that space. But going deeper, below or above, if you would rather, that ego voice, and really connecting with soul, really connecting with who you are. And for me, God, soul, universe, all of those words are interchangeable because I believe that you have this spark of life that is in you, that is in all of us. And when we can connect to that source, we're able to see our answers. And I believe that you can do this process for yourself too. I believe that you can find your answers. And so, bringing that back around to mirror work, I think that this was an ancient practice that started, and it was originally called scrying, though you might also find scrying interpreted as divination, which is fine. But my version of scrying or mirror work is looking deeply into yourself, into myself, and seeing what there is to see. Learning my answers. And for me, that's not necessarily about the future. Sometimes it's about the past. Sometimes it's a realization. Sometimes it's simply just, I need to take a deep breath and take a mental load off of myself. So all of those things can kind of become apparent to you when you're doing mirror work or scrying. So a little bit about the ancient practice of scrying, before there was mirrors, before there was even metal that was polished to be shiny and be a reflective surface to be used as a mirror, there were what? Crystals, right? My favorite thing. So there were crystals, and I think that a lot of scrying started with obsidian, because it's a volcanic glass, it's a type of crystal, and very, very shiny, very reflected, very, very sharp surfaces. And people would take a piece of obsidian and gaze into it and practice scrying. This would also happen with water. If you're going to start a practice of scrying, and we're going to talk more about mirror work here in just a minute, because I do want to make a distinction now that we do have mirrors today. If you're going to start a practice of scrying, my one caveat to you would be to not start with obsidian. I think that obsidian can take you on very, very deep dives within yourself, and sometimes it can bring up shadows that you're needing to integrate or deal with or look at in a different way. And I think that you should be very, very practiced in the art of self-love and self-compassion. So that would be my one kind of caveat. If you're wanting to start a practice of scrying, I would recommend using an empathic clear quartz. And that is a clear quartz, very simply, any clear quartz that has some rainbows in it. That means that is an empathic clear quartz, and that would be a very clear, give you lots of clarity, lots of compassion in those stones. Very clear picture. Obsidian is also amazing, but I would not recommend starting out with that if you're a beginner. So anyway, that's about scrying. Now let's bring it back a little bit and talk about mirror work. So mirror work in the modern day, how do we bring this into our shamanic practice or our magic practice on the day-to-day basis? And how do you know if you need this? So I think that some telltale signs that you need mirror work, and you can let me know if you have any of these. I have probably almost every one of these. And so this is how I got started doing mirror work. First off, I noticed that when I was a little kid, I really liked looking in the mirror. And over time, as I grew up, I started to not like it. Things started happening that changed for me. Because when I was little, these things didn't happen. But as I grew up, especially, early adolescence, especially being a teenager, this got way ramped up. You look into the mirror and you start to see stuff you don't like, where you're like, oh, my nose looks terrible. I don't like this. I don't like that. I have wrinkles here. Oh, I have a pimple. Oh, I have a mole. I have blackheads. I don't like. You start picking at yourself. You find all this stuff that's wrong with you. So that is a sign that you need mirror work. If you look into the mirror and you start finding things that are wrong with you. I think another sign that maybe you would need some mirror work, because we have to remember there are different things that are mirrors, right, in our world. We have our phones now, our cameras. And so if you really dislike having photos of yourself taken, that is a good kind of significant reminder that you could use some mirror work. I know one of my sons just really does not like having his photo taken. And whenever I ask him about it, he goes, it's because I look so bad. So that's something we've been working on. But another telltale sign that you might need mirror work is that if you're having a hard time having photos of you taken, looking at photos of yourself, that's another one. I think another sign that you would need mirror work, and something also I have felt and experienced and do from time to time, is that you're having a hard time hearing yourself. You're having a hard time connecting with yourself, or with that God, universe, soul voice. You're just having a hard time connecting, and you're not sure You're like, well, I don't know. I don't know if anybody hears me out there. I don't know if I hear myself. I don't know. So if you find yourself saying, I don't know a lot, I would think that that's another sign that mirror work would be really, really helpful for you. Even if you just say, I've found that I am saying that sometimes where I'm just like, I don't know. And then I don't even know what it's in relation to when I'm saying I don't know. So that's another sign that you need mirror work if you find yourself saying, I don't know a lot. Okay, so mirror work, what exactly is this? And I think probably the most concise definition that I could give you for what this kind of vast concept is, because you'll find that it's vast when you start to look into your own eye and see the galaxy inside. But I think that a very short, concise definition for mirror work is that it is the active acceptance of yourself and all of the parts that make up you. It is the integration of all of those parts that make you a whole person. And so, when we talk about all of the parts of you, that means the you that does not have makeup on in the morning, or the you that is sick with the flu and just puked, right? Or the you that is sad and just got done crying and your eyes are all puffy. All of those yous are still you, and they're still a part of you. They're still pieces of who you are. So we want to practice in mirror work to love every piece of you, to love every part of you. That is what the essence of mirror work is that mirror is going to reflect back to you exactly what you are in that moment. And that might not be something that you want to see. I know sometimes I walk by the mirror and I'm like, wow, that's not really something I wanted to see today. And I have to stop myself and practice. And so here's how you do mirror work. And it can be as complicated as you want to get it, or it can be as simple as this. And so if you're a beginner, just start out doing this. Whenever you walk by the mirror, or you see that photo of yourself, or someone wants to take a photo of you, or whatever's happening, you're taking a selfie, because remember, any reflective surface is a mirror. So windows, car windows, shop windows, any type of glass, water, your mirror in your bathroom, any reflective surface. Whenever you see that and you have that feeling of, oh, wow, look at that, I don't like that, or I don't like this, or blah, 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 whatever that ego stuff starts yapping on, I want you to just turn around and look into the mirror, look into your own eyes, and say, I love you. Okay? I love you. That's as simple as it needs to be. And now, when you first, I say simple, but this can be quite difficult, and that's why it's called work, mirror work, because when you look into the mirror sometimes and you see that version of you that you're not really wanting to see, whatever that may be, maybe that's in your perception too many wrinkles around your eyes, or you're feeling too fat today, or you don't have enough makeup on, or you don't have the right clothes, or whatever it is. My hair doesn't look right. When you turn around and you say, I love you, to whatever that thing is that you're seeing in the mirror, you're bringing it into integration with the whole you again. And you're saying, it's okay. I love you unconditionally, because guess what? Real love is unconditional. And it loves you whether you have the flu, whether you are sick, whether you had a baby, whether you're 100 or whether you're 1, or whether you're fat or whether you're thin. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your perception of you is. The you that loves and that loves unconditionally, the real true you, loves every part of you. And that's been something I've really, really had to work on. And am continuing to work on by being here with you guys on YouTube in front of my camera. You know, it's hard. It's really hard. And I think society also contributes a lot of just stuff to us. You know, you have to be this or you have to be that. You have to weigh this weight. You have to have this length of hair. Or you have to have this color of skin. Or you have to da 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 da. And you have to be you. And you have to bring those pieces of you into integration with yourself, because that's who you really are. And that's kind of what my passion is in helping you guys do that, and being in any capacity, you know, just helpful for you guys, because I have a lot of love and a lot of compassion for you. And I want you to know that, like, I really do care about you. And that's why I'm getting out here and doing this stuff, because I want to, if anything that has been helpful on my journey, I want to bring that to you guys. I want to just help to illuminate your path. And so that's a little bit of the basics on mirror work. Maybe we'll spend another couple videos on this and I'll give you guys some other tips. But for right now, for today, if you're just starting out, and you can do this anywhere you are, like I said, any reflective surface where that surface is reflecting back to you the essence of who you are, the essence of what you are. The challenge here in mirror work is to love whatever you see. To love whatever you see and inform yourself that you do love that. Okay? I love you. As simple as that, and as difficult as that. And so I do truly know how difficult this is, and my heart just goes out to you guys. My heart goes out to you guys, and I love you all so much. And as you practice this, let me know if you're having difficulties, because definitely ego does not like this, does not like when you are willing to accept all of those parts about you, because those are all the things that ego likes to pick on you about, right? You're not this, and you're not that, and you're not enough, right? That's all ego. That's all fake. So get to the real, get to your heart, get to the authentic you, and let me know how it goes for you guys. If you feel like you're really struggling and you want some help in this process, please reach out to me on my website, elriesembers.com, and I offer personalized mentorship sessions, which is kind of a different, unique type of mentorship. I do metaphysical mentorship, shamanic mentorship, you know, just anything spiritual and trauma healing related, and just have some really good tools that if you're really struggling with this, I'd be really happy to help you. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. I will be back as soon as I can with another video, and we'll go from there. Okay.